Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Full moon in Leo. I am just going to turn that up. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I'm a little tired today, so pardon me if my words have been coming out all kinds of funny. So I'm going to be doing the forecast. Now, it is for this upcoming week, and I'm just doing it with the energies in general. We have this full moon in Leo. We're going to be entering Mercury retrograde. So I always just look for guidance for each and every sign, your sun, your moon, or your ascendant. It's just guidance for the energy of that sign. Now, before I do these, I always go into meditation per usual to kind of see what they have to say and what's coming up. And honestly, guys, yes, this upcoming energy is definitely social, but it's consciously social. We're making time for the people who invest in us, the people who matter to us, the environments that matter to us, and really learning. There's going to be a lot of growth in this upcoming energy. It's not just about this person's toxic or this is a healthy environment. It's more like, who am I now? What am I choosing to do, to be, to invest in? And so for some of you guys, this might be a little bit more of a downtime. So if you find you guys are a little bit more introspective, that's ace. You need that. How better to make conscious decisions than by knowing who you are, what you like, what you dislike. We change consistently, so take that time, even if it's a Saturday night, but you feel like staying in and just reading that book or learning, do it. Absolutely do it. I'm going to be doing a new workshop, guys. I'm going to get the spiel over real quick. I'm doing a new workshop March 8th. It's over healing and releasing. It's different than my grief webinar. I just know with this new energy, there has been some crazy changes and shifts. And it's not just in relationships. It's in patterns. It's in habits and addictions. We're making all these crazy moves. I don't want to call them crazy, but really pivotal moves. And sometimes it's releasing ways of life, old beliefs, old dreams. I mean, those are real. That's a process. Let's just put that as a process. So we're going to be doing prana circulation, increasing the aura. I'm going to be teaching energy 101 so we can be running and healing ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally in the past and forward movement. We're going to be doing cord healing. It's a little different than cord cutting. We're going to be doing water healing. We're going to be doing some dimension shifting and, of course, candle work, my personal favorite. Now, the link is still being made, but I will add it later. And I hope to see all you guys there. All right. Hey, guys. I'm so happy you guys are here. I know it's Saturday for most of us. Everyone's getting ready to go out. All right, guys. We're going to start with Aries. And, of course, I'm just asking for guidance for this new energy, this full moon. And just there's so many different trends, things that are coming up. So just guidance for each sign. Okay, guys? Take a deep breath with me. Let's get started. Guidance for the energy of Aries. Funny, I've been noticing with my clients, I have to use both decks. It's like some people are more emotional, some people are more mental right now. So I'm going to switch it up. And one more. Whoa. I always say one more, and then another one pops out every time. All right, Aries, you have the 10 of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So starting right out the gate, guys, with the 10 of Swords, there's just exactly what we were talking about, Aries. There are situations that are done, ended, ways of life, curtain call, take a bow, guys, because there's a lot more opportunities for happiness. So you guys might recognize this, and I'm seeing a theme here. There's a lot more guidance or need for deeper meaning, especially not just emotionally, not just with our relationships, but with our purpose. We want to consciously put our energy and feed and nurture those aspects of ourselves that are going to grow into this new vision that we have for ourselves. So Aries, you might find that you're just, standing off, cutting people out. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, or even relationships or certain things they're out the door. And you're not doing it from a negative place. You're doing it from a very powerfully self-loving place, a conscious place. When you have the 8 of Cups, it's because you want to have deeper relationships. You want your relationships to really grow, to ascend, to evolve. And in order to do that, you're really investing your time and your energy in those things that you really want to nurture, those people that you want to feed and grow and be a part of this next leg of your journey. And you're not messing around with that, Aries. High five. You have the 8 of Wands. As a result, things are going to speed up for you. And when I say dead weight, I don't mean this negatively, but sometimes when we hold on to people are dating randomly, that, you know, just the randomness, it weighs us down. It slows us down, I should really say. But as you're making these conscious emotional choices, and that also might mean the relationship you have with yourself, slowing it down, taking better care of your health, making sure you're balanced. As a result, things are actually going to move faster for you, Aries. You have the 8 of Cups, this deep drive to move forward. If you find in Aries that you have this, like, you're being a little more emotional lately, that could be crying, or that just could be a lackluster, like, emptiness. Like, I need more in my purpose and my career and my expression and my relationships. It's not going to get any lighter until you answer that. So I'm super glad to see with this energy, maybe it's that Leo full moon, really getting you going. You have the 6 of Swords. Things are looking up for you, Aries, light at the end of the tunnel. And you have it with the Ace of Swords too. So this new idea you have, this new leg of the journey, maybe it's this new idea for how you want to live your life, a business moving forward, the vision you have for yourself. The universe is absolutely supporting this. Now, granted, the universe supports you regardless. All roads lead to Rome. But this change that you're making emotionally for this vision you have, it's Ace. And the more you do this, funny enough, this, like, the quicker you move, the smoother it is. Sometimes we think of, like, well, I'm just going to stay the same way and keep hustling. No, clearing the air, clearing the road, Aries. This is wonderful. Now, because it's Valentine's Day week, I'm going to pull one love card for each sign. Just if you celebrate. We should celebrate love all the time, all kinds of love. Let's see. That's Aries with romantic guidance. Love guidance. Pay attention to the red flags. Now, you guys know this. When you know something's not working, when you know something's toxic, or you know that this, like, nope, trust your intuition, Aries, as you go forward. You guys are really making deep roots and long-term decisions. And I keep telling all my clients and everybody, 2020 is all about short-term sacrifice for long-term gains. You really got to, you know when something's not right. So any Aries out there, if your gut's telling you something about the people you're with, romantically or platonically, listen to it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. I'm only pulling one card because these aren't love readings, but if you would like a love reading, my link will be down below. All right, Taurus. Hi, guys. Almost 2 a.m. in Ireland. Well, thank you so much for joining. Had a bit of a late start today, guys. I will do my best to be earlier. All right, Taurus. Let's see. Let me guide into the energy of Taurus. I think that's good. You guys have the Justice card, the King of Swords, the Wheel. I love the Wheel. Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. All right, Taurus, which you're being guided. Before we move forward, and forward movement is coming, they're really asking you to get balanced in your life. Now, the Justice card, if there's any Tauruses out there that are dealing with any court issues, any kind of legal issues, of course, stay in your integrity. Don't give up. It's working in your favor. But with the Justice card, it's always being on the up and up. No vindictiveness, no underhandedness. Everything should work out beautifully, Taurus. Keep going. You're fine. For those who aren't in court things, this is more about fighting for yourself, finding balance, not giving up on those things that you're looking for. The King of Swords on top of it. This energy for you, Taurus, is all about balance mentally and emotionally, looking at things objectively in order to hit your mark. This is where that balance comes in. So if you feel that you're being a little overwhelmed, Taurus, maybe whether that's mentally, emotionally, maybe you're exhausted physically, finding that balance in your life right now before making any decisions. Now, we are coming up to Mercury retrograde, so we all know it's not the time to sign anything, but this is really about knowing when you're a little off kilter, doing what you need for yourself, making space and time for yourself. And from that space, moving forward. You have the wheel and forward movement is on the way. And I love the wheel because it's not just about forward movement and it's not just about the end of delays. It kind of moves you in a direction you hadn't expected, but one that's going to offer you happiness, Taurus. In a way you thought it had to be this way and then ended up being that way. Sometimes those surprises are always so exciting. And that's what they're saying. Before this movement, it's good to find balance, cross your T's, dot your I's, close up anything that's lingering, wrap things up, get yourself situated because you're going to be moving forward. You have the Ace of Wands. Now, this, of course, these are new opportunities. This could be a new career advancement, new jobs, or even travel for you. I think the universe is preparing you before the energy starts picking up for you, Taurus. You don't want to go and you have all these things left undone, unsaid, unsettled. Get all that done, and this is moving forward. I'm excited. It's an opportunity to do something that you care about, that you're passionate about, new, challenging in a very exciting way. Now you have the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. So not only is wherever direction you're moving into, Taurus, not only are you going to be supported by people that resonate with you, these can be collaborators, these can be your soul tribe, but they all share the same passion, vision, and direction. I'm going to get just one clarity card here because it sounds a little bit like work or your creative projects and endeavors. And they're all supporting it. I think they just want you to come from that place of alignment. You have the Three of Wands. This is all wands. Movement. You guys might be traveling. These are your manifestations coming into life, guys. So be patient. Planning pays off. Making sure everything is settled so that when you receive it and it's coming in, and then whenever it's a wand, it kind of comes in hot, you're ready. You're prepared, Taurus. So spend this upcoming week finding that balance, doing what you have to do for yourself. Take your time because once, things start going, they ain't going to stop. So it's exciting, Taurus. I love wands. I love it. All right, a love card for my Tauruses. Let's see. Oh, that came up quick. I'm going to get one clarity card. Aries, don't get upset. Okay. Past life relationship and forgiving and learning. Remember how we had that Justice card in the beginning? Tauruses, if you're dealing with any kind of wrap-ups from a breakup, maybe divorces, separations, legal matters, children, anything that might have to do with family, there's a lot of healing to be done in this week. And right now we're going to be moving into Pisces season, so emotions. But in terms of love, and when I say love, I know these are the romantic cards, but there's a lot of forgiveness that needs to be had, a lot of processing, releasing, letting go. I'm going to be doing that healing workshop on March 8th. But understand that our love life, our relationships are always, always affected by our upbringing, by our childhood, our mental state, our subconscious patterns. And you're really being asked to acknowledge any cycles or patterns that you might recognize in your relationships and understand that it's not this person, or this person, but they're all stemming from something deeper inside, whether that's I'm not good enough, fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of abandonment. There's some healing that needs to be going on right now, guys. So take that time and make that space. It's never easy, but you guys are moving. I think this is what they're talking about. Just that processing and finding that balance before things get hot and move forward for you. Okay, Taurus? Wishing you love on that. All right, Geminis. How are my Geminis doing? Okay. I just poured a little coffee. Dog mom. I love my fur babes. Okay. Geminis, deep breath. Having guidance for the energy of Geminis. Whoa. You guys did not see that. I'm sorry. 1 second. Oh, no. That has never happened before. I've been doing this for like 2 years with Lotta. I'm so sorry, guys. I just do not like my cards touching the ground. We're going to switch decks. Gotta take us in for you, Jen. Let's see. Gemini. Wow, wow, wow. I'm going to pull just one more clarity card here. See, I say every time I say just one more, I need one more to clarify that one. Thank you. All right, Geminis, we have the King of Swords, 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 9 of Coins. Emperor is the clarity card. You know what, guys? Gems, this is the week to speak your mind. You might, or just the energy, you might notice that you're going to have to kind of stand up for yourself. There might have been something that didn't work out. When you have the 4 of Cups, there might have been a disappointment in something, emotionally disappointed in something, and it's kind of overwhelming. But this energy is really having you step up, speak your truth, speak with integrity, stand your ground, Gemini. Now, when you have it with the Emperor and the 9 of Coins, you're really being asked to take control of a situation in your life or situations. There really is a need for communication. Now, this can be career, this can be your job. It could even be a relationship. When you have the 4 of Cups, it's just kind of like something didn't work out. There's something that like, oh, this is not working, or I'm bored or discontent. And you're not looking at the opportunities. You're not looking at all the other things, the silver linings in the situation. But there's a conversation that needs to be had, Gemini. And when you do it, it's not meant to be like in your face. It's more like, this is who I am. These are my boundaries. This is what I deserve. This is my worth. This is what I expect. This is what I negotiable. This is non-negotiable. But when you have the 7 and the 9 of Wands, it's about protecting what you've created, protecting the ground that you've worked hard to claim. You know, you guys have done some incredible work, Gemini. You're not about to be pushed back. So saying, hey, this isn't okay. Have courage, believe in yourself, stand up for yourself, take control of these situations. Now you have the 9 of Coins. And I always tell people too, your emotional world always mirrors your financial world, right? So when we are being treated in a way that pushes against our boundaries, or it's not something that we really care for, it messes with our money too. And vice versa, when we're in an environment where work doesn't value us, they underpay us, they treat us like crap, we tend to get relationships that mirror that too, back and forth. So this particular energy is asking you to stand up, claim it, cut what doesn't, don't accept behavior or actions that don't align with your truth. Take control. Take control. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. When you have the Emperor, you have the energy of the power. You're just going to have that conversation. And maybe it might not be the most comfortable, but you do what you have to do if you want that change, Gemini. And I'm going to get a clarity card here. I think this might have to do with work. You have the Knight of Swords on top of it and the Ace of Coins. There has to be some straight shooting talking, Gemini, like A, B, C, D. That's it. You kind of, or find those creative solutions, be able to talk with people, talk it out, find that compromise without compromising your own self-worth. When you have the Ace of Coins, again, it probably has to do with work, creative project, collaborations in some way. Maybe saying, I deserve that promotion, I deserve that raise, or you know what, I deserve to lead this project or start your own business. But something has to be said here. You're worth it. You deserve it. You just have to say it. You know, and you might be like, and they're like, we agree with you, Gemini. And you're gonna be like, oh, that was easy. But you have to kind of say it and go out there and do it and show them. I'm excited. That's good. Standing up. All right, a love card for Gemini. Just pull an extra one for Aries at the end. I'm going to pull 2. There seems to be a theme, some signs. Let go of control issues and healing family issues. You know, Gemini, whenever we're scared, right? With anybody, we try to make things, you know, this is my boundary, and this is what I'm doing, and don't move. And it's because we're scared of change. We're scared of this moves or erupts. It's going to make us feel unstable. But really, guys, this is a lot to do with your own self-worth. So in any part of your relationships where you feel you're controlling or you're being indifferent because you don't want to let somebody in, or you're not having a conversation because you don't want to be that vulnerable, understand that if you want whatever it is you're looking for, that healthy relationship, that incredible career, that beautiful life, it requires a level of surrender. And understand we don't know everything, and that these aspects come from something deeper. Maybe we weren't loved, maybe we weren't taught those things, maybe that wasn't our environment. I'm seeing a theme of deeper healing with these love cards, and really being able to start here and move out. So let go a little bit, have a little surrender when it comes to your love life and the relationships, and allow things to unfold and recognize where you're holding back and have some accountability there. Instead of trying to control things out here, just control this. And that is no small thing, guys. Just the other night, do you guys ever have those like nights? I was like, oh my gosh, I was trying to do like meditations and binaural beats and trying to like, don't go there, don't go there. It's kind of, looking back, it's kind of funny, but at the time, it's a mental battle. You got this. All right, Cancers. Hey guys. Oh, I don't know what happened in the chat. I never really looked there, but something's going on over there. All right, Cancers, deep breath in. I can see the moon. It's so pretty. I'm so excited. Leo's my rising. So I'm like, the moon in Leo. Guidance for the energy of Cancers. Whoa. Any more? There has to be more. Guidance for the energy of Cancer. Focus. There we go. All right. I think you're going to see a theme. Page of Wands, 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, the balance, 7 of Wands. Wow, Cancers, you are really not this is not a time for passivity in any way. First of all, guys, I think you guys are trying to bring something into an incredible manifestation, and it is working. It's going to require your creativity, your ingenious way of looking at things. There's going to be an opportunity, and this is something that you would have manifested, Cancers. Now, this doesn't exactly have to be your 9 to 5. Maybe you have a 9 to 5 and you're like, I really want to be a musician, or I want to open my own Etsy store, or I want to, whatever it is. But something is coming to fruition, and it's moving a little bit faster than you might have expected. Now, what's going to be asked of you, Cancers, is to step up to the plate. It's one thing to visualize and affirm, and I'm going to be this. But when it knocks on your door, what are you going to do? I'm not ready. No, you go for it. Plan right now. Make space. Act as if, because it's coming, Cancer. So whatever it is you've been dreaming about or working on creatively, even if that's a position, because it's definitely creative, it's going to require your confidence and your energy investment. So let's just say you had this plan, this creative plan. I want you guys to be like, as if it's here, what would you need to do? You're like, okay, I'd have to buy a laptop. I'd have to make space. I'd have to open up my website. Do it. Plan, prepare, because the better you are prepared, the more successful and prosperous and abundant this is going to be, guys. And this is a long-term venture. This is no short-term venture. So you want to make sure the foundation is strong. Like I said, you have the 8 of Wands. So once it gets started, it's going to move quick. So maybe you just opened it up and you put a couple things on your Etsy store and it flew off the shelves and you didn't expect that. Prepare. You have the balance card. So this is Cancer. I already know what you're going to do. You're going to be like, well, when this happens, then I'll do it. Well, if this turns out that no, compromise. You might say, well, I don't have the money, Angelic. Well, what do you have the money for? You can get a free website. You can do a lot of other things, a lot of free apps out there. Compromise. What do you need to get this going? And what do you want? There's a difference. Put the want to the side. What do I need? And do what you can. You have the 7 of Wands. You guys, you're going to have to choose the battle within yourself, because nothing is blocking these manifestations. Nothing is blocking them. You're going to have to stand your ground. And every time you want to sit down and watch Netflix, be like, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to stop procrastinating. I'm not going to let that inner voice stop me. Go for it. You can do this. You've worked hard for this, Cancer. Don't self-sabotage. I'm going to pull one more card for you. Knight of Air. You guys better tunnel vision this. This Knight of Air and the Eight of Wands is about speed. Things are going to start moving. And what's beautiful about the Knight, it's creativity, mental creativity, it's creative solutions. You guys can do it. Makeshift. Be like, what's that guy? What's his name? MacGyver. Do what you can. Maybe you can't afford those things, but just, put little pieces together, borrow. You guys can do it. Don't allow anything to mess with your trajectory. You're going to figure it out. You don't need that camera, that $1,000 camera. You don't need, just do what you can with what you have, and the universe is going to provide. But just make sure you plan as best you can, knowing that what you're looking for is coming, guys. So just make that space, prepare. That's exciting. I love creative projects. Okay, love card. Romantic guidance for the energy of Cancers. Woo! I just want to have like a disclaimer on this one, but okay. Soulmate and reconciliation. All right, Cancers. I'm going to read this in two different ways. Okay. Number one. Love is coming in, and it might be love coming from the past. We are going through Mercury retrograde. Now, I am not saying if someone was toxic and abusive, they're my soulmate. That is not what I'm saying. But sometimes people heal, they come back, and you move forward. Scenario number two. Whenever we meet somebody, whenever we've worked on ourselves, we raised our frequency, and we meet that soulmate relationship, I mean, guys, please type in the chat. Does this or does this not always happen? When you're finally happy and you're moving forward, bam, that's when that ex text is, or that person from the past that stabbed your heart all of a sudden is like, what's up? Or, hey, why? Don't get me started. Don't get me started. But does that or does that not happen? So, two things. Someone from the past, toxic, abusive people, notwithstanding, maybe coming back, that are meant to move forward with. Two, you're moving forward, and the universe doesn't do this to test you per se. You're moving up and you're moving forward with a new romantic partner, but the universe will always has your growth as its highest interest. It'll bring back the past or an old story, and it's like, do you want to jump back on this shit show of a ride, or do you want to move forward? You have free will. It wants to know if you've grown. I mean, do as you will, but I'm really hoping you ride. But that's me. Good luck. Either way, love. Well, not either way. Well, if it's a healthy soulmate, regardless, soulmate energy, love, just make sure you're making decisions from your higher self. Recognize those patterns, Cancer, and choose yourself. Choose that feeds you. All this incredible stuff that's coming in, think of that too, what kind of partner you want to bring in with you on that journey that'll support you and have your back. Keep that in mind too. All right. Leos. Where are my Leos at? It's my rising. I think me and Lotta have the opposite. Her Aries is her rising, her Leo's her moon, and I'm the opposite. All right. Let's do this, Leos. I'm just going to shuffle this really quick. All right, Leos, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Ooh, it says 111 people are watching. 111, everybody make a wish. Okay, let's see. Loving guidance for the energy of Leos. Clarity card, please. Got it. Eight of Swords, Ace of Coins, Queen of Water, the Renewal card, Six of Coins, Two of Swords, clarity card is the Unity card, which is the Hierophant in traditional tarot. Now we're starting out with the Eight of Swords right on top of the Ace of Earth. I'm sorry, right underneath the Ace of Earth. So first of all, Leos, number one, this full moon is in Leo. But also, if you guys notice that any feelings of limitation or fear are coming to the forefront, especially in your mind. So maybe you're getting triggered. Maybe an example can be work's going good and then one little thing at work triggered that bad thing. Or you're feeling really good emotionally and then that one person says something and you're like, ugh, you know, they're saying, look it, you're not trapped. You're just working through any kinds of insecurity. You got to do your best to step into that confidence energy. And I'm really hoping this full moon is going to be it, especially in regards to your worth. I mean, Leos, right? Was 2019 all about our self-worth? And you saw it reflected in work, in relationships, and really being challenged. Like, ooh, you know, everyone thinks they're so confident all the time, but human. Now, Ace of Coins, Queen of Water. We are stepping up. I shouldn't say we, but we are. So number one, Leos, this might be a promotion, a new job, new contracts. Money is flowing in, and not just money, but relationships. When you have the Queen of Water, this is about relationships growing, moving to a new level, developing to a new level. Now, this can be partnerships in terms of your work, the relationship you have yourself with your family, or it could also be with love. But there's a lot of growth in terms of worth development and expansion with this energy. Say yes to these new opportunities. And I'm going to reiterate because there is timestamps. And if you follow me long enough, you guys know that I always say your love life or your emotional life and your money life always mirror. Worth. Financial worth, self-worth, the universe just hears worth. So as one rises, so will the other. So always go through the path of least resistance. And for you, Leo, this looks like it's your work. So now as money's coming in, new opportunities are going to be coming in. You're going to notice a rise in your emotional well-being. You have the renewal card next year. The universe is these emotions that are coming up, these fears, these triggers, they're not to keep you back. They're coming up so that you can make the choice to objectively, don't identify with them, review, assess, like, you know what, there's that insecurity again, there's that body image issue again, there's that not enough issue again. But assess it in a loving way. Go through it and see, okay, this is where I've grown, this is what I've learned, this is what I have to keep working on. I'm going to put that to the side, that's done, I'm going to move. You know, I don't want to say too much like in a business way, but it kind of reminds me like when you move houses, you have a piles. Taking this, leaving that, donating, trashing. Let's look at everything. So you know what? This is coming up. This is just a fear. It's not real. So what am I going to do? I'm going to get up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to still work on that. I kind of have a game plan here because you're going to be moving forward. And not only you're moving forward, you're moving in a new direction. With the renewal card, you could also be moving in new directions with others. Now, again, this can be collaborators, this can be new romantic partners, but you're trying to move forward in your life, Leo, and you cannot take, I don't want to say you cannot take, but you must bring awareness to any kind of subconscious or mental patterns that are going to attempt to keep you stuck or do that same old pattern. You know, whether it's at work or relationships, it's like, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm moving forward. I'm going to have a game plan because I'm not taking that with me. You have the Six of Coins. Guys, again, money, new careers. Leos, there's going to be a financial opportunity coming up this week. Now, it can be a promotion. It could be a bonus, a contract, or a new job all together. Maybe you're starting out your own business, but it is going to be extremely lucrative. So say yes, of course. Mercury Retrograde's coming in. So read everything carefully in the contract. Cross T's, dot I's. Double check, triple check, move forward. You have the Two of Swords with the Unity card. So for me, I feel like you guys might be kind of coming to crossroads or decisions when it comes to how you want to lay the foundation for this new life. Now, the Hierophant tends to be about marriage. It tends to be about traditional units, churches, and any kind of foundations. We change, guys. Can we not all, like, we've all changed. These energies have, man, reshifted us completely. So for you, understand, don't pretend there's not a problem. Address any elephants in the room, Leo. Be honest with yourself. Maybe you thought you wanted children and kids, and now you're like, nope, don't want that. Make decisions for yourself. Honor that. And when you move forward to somebody, especially when you have the Queen of Water here, don't be afraid to make those decisions that are in alignment with who you are now. Okay? Now, love card. Let's see. Romantic guidance for the energy of Leos. These cards come up a lot. Attraction and reconciliation, guys. Again, Mercury retrograde, right? So people come in from the past. But the attraction card, Leo, this is a great time to get out there, be in yourself, be in your clothes, be in all that juicy energy, because partnerships and more than one is going to be coming in. Now, for those Leos who are in a relationship, this is a time for turning up the heat, kind of just, you know, if we're tired or bogged down, taking the time to, and Leo, you love this, right? Your makeup, your hair, just how you want to express yourself. Get out there, go have fun. When you're in your natural energy, you attract your soulmates because that you're resonating at the frequency that's in alignment with who you are. So you guys are going to be bringing in a lot of people, FYI, even people from the past. So be very careful. And I'm glad you're attracting people. I'm glad that's happening because it's showing you if someone from the past comes in and maybe isn't healthy, but new soulmates are coming in. You're like, you know what? I never realized how unhealthy this was until I met them. Now, if you are in a relationship, like I said, this might be a healing, a merging, conflict resolutions to some of the relationships that you are in that are healthy. So turn up the heat. Don't be so serious. Just go have some fun. Make it all about the energy, the love, the passion, and just being in alignment. Just go let loose, Leo. It's good. Win-win. Win-win. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for us. All right. Virgos. Let's see. Take a little drink of this and then we'll go. All right. How are you doing, Virgos? Deep breath in. Let's see. Guidance for energy of Virgos. Ooh. One more. Thank you. All right. Knight of Swords, Eight of Coins. Yes, coins, sorry. Ace of Cups, the Wheel, 10 of Cups, Page of Wands. Virgo, this is good. Now you have the Knight of Air with the Eight of Coins. So right out the gate, there's going to be a lot of learning, growth, these upcoming energies that are presenting themselves. You guys have an incredible vision and focus of where you want to go, especially in regards to your love and family life, new ideas, inspirations, anything from buying that home, redecorating, starting out new with somebody. But understand when you have the Eight of Coins with it, there is a learning process to this. You're learning as you're going, Virgo. Stick with your vision. Don't second guess and don't overthink. There's a lot of different things. There's a lot of creative energy. You guys are trying to move in a different direction. Maybe you're like, you know what? I want us to live in a tiny home and travel the country, or I'm going to work from home now. And so now we're going to buy a bigger place and we're going to do it like this. You guys are definitely, whatever vision you have, Virgo, it's new territory, different direction, different energy entirely. And I'm actually super excited about this because not only are you being creative, this new environment, this new world, this new emotional relationships are a reflection of your true spirit, who you really are, not who people need you to be, expect you to be, want you to be, who you are. And nothing less. So I'm freaking loving it. So just understand that there's going to be growth and learning as you go, but enjoy it. Like a little messy. It might be a little messy because what creative energy is not a little messy, but it's fun. You get your hands dirty, get paint everywhere, and you grow. You have the Ace of Cups with the Wheel. Now this tends to be a new relationship, guys, and it also tends to be new homes. Now, again, the Ace of Cups can be a resurgence, and I'm seeing a theme with this energy. Maybe it's because I'm Mercury retrograde, of somebody coming in, but it's about falling in love deeply. Now, for those Virgos who are in a relationship, it's deeper love, deeper commitment, moving, creating home and foundation. Now, you do have the Wheel. So, of course, this is about moving forward in these relationships and taking it to a new level, a new direction, how you might want it. Maybe, guys, I could give them myriad of scenarios how this plays out. But you have the 10 of Cups after it. Guys, this is a happily ever after card. This is happy family, happy home, abundance, love, trustworthy relationships, your emotional needs and your material needs being met. Virgo, you're doing great. Just understand, stick with your vision, move with it. Don't let anybody be like, you're too late in the game for that, or that won't work. F that. Don't even listen to none of that naysaying. They can stay back in the 3D as we move forward. You guys are creating this incredible new life. Maybe blended families. Maybe you guys are trying something new in terms of relationships, but it's in a direction that's offering you happiness, newness, a new start that reflects who you are. And not just reflects who you are. When you have the Page of Wands, it's calling for who you are to come out. It's unfolding, it's expanding. It's almost like it's getting you and peeling you out this way, Virgo, in a beautiful way. Kind of reminds me of like, what's that fruit? You get it and you open it and all that. Is it a pomegranate? I don't know why I give examples. This always happens every time, but it's the beauty of you coming and being peeled from the inside out, guys. And it's gorgeous and it's amazing. And what beautiful energy for you. Just make sure that with the wheel too and the Knight, things can go at a good pace and suddenly. So just run with it. It's going to be beautiful. And congratulations on the happy home, guys. Now, love card. Let's see. Romantic guidance for the energy of Virgos. Woo! Attraction and engagement. Hey, Virgos. This is that energy, guys. Now, understand engagement can be traditional engagement, but it's about any kind of relationship ascending to the next level. Okay, so if you're just dating, commitment, engagement, wedding. But it's about growth and moving forward. You guys, when you have the attraction card, it's not just about I'm attractive. It's about when you're in that joy and in that mode, your aura just emanates this kind of energy that pulsates and it pulls people. You know those people that just have vibrancy, you just can't help yourself. Virgo, this is you. So dance in it, wallow in it, roll in it. You'll love it. Everyone else will love it, guys. This is a really great time for your relationships, your family. And hey, we all have dips and ups and downs and all that stuff. That aside, guys, you're making good decisions and healthy moves for the happiness of all, really, but more importantly for your happiness. So I'm happy to see this, Virgo. Thank goodness. Whew. I've seen you guys do the work. All right. Libra. I always think of my best friend. She's a double Libra. She has nothing but us Scorpio friends. Poor thing. Or lucky. I say lucky. Okay. Deep breath in. Let's see. Living guidance for the energy of Libra. Whoa. You may come. These are just popping out. You guys have the Nine of Wands, the Worlds, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Coins, the Three of Wands. All right, Libras. You guys have finished something off. When you guys have the Nine of Wands, Libra, in the past, you guys have had to stand up for yourselves and sometimes to yourselves. You guys had to fight for what you wanted, what you were worth, what you deserve, and you did a good job, Libra. You have the world done deal. You learned your lesson or you completed the cycle, that spiritual growth. We're moving forward. And I do see that this is more than one area. Now, again, when you have the Nine of Wands, you had to protect yourself. You had to say no to something, end something, quit something out of self-love. Now, as a result, you have the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups, of course, she does symbolize marriage, but she, again, emotional maturity, emotional health, wealth, growth. And now you're ready, Libra, in some way to open up again to healthy love, emotional maturity, relationships that are nurturing. So this can't be romantic, but it could just be family, friends, being able to to trust that intuition, to have a little bit more vulnerability, because you kind of been on the not going to do it, not going to pick up that phone call, not going to text back, not going to go this way again. Now you guys are in a space to start a new emotional cycle, Libra, and this is fantastic. And not just emotional vulnerability, but from emotional maturity, understanding, growth, wisdom, right? You have the 10 of Swords. You guys are coming out of that dark phase. Any kind of addictions. Now, understand addictions aren't just, it can be alcohol, smoking, but addictions to people, codependency, habits. You guys really are over the hump. So it's going to get better from here on out, Libra. Expect things to change for the better, and more importantly, embrace the opportunities that are presenting themselves, because this is all about your healing aspect. And I always tell people, you don't have to be perfectly healed for newness. You don't have to be perfectly healed from that heartbreak to meet the love of your life. You don't have to be perfectly know everything to be, worthy of that job. Guys, it's going to present themselves to help complete the second part of your healing journey, your growth, your evolution. It's time, Libras. 3 of Coins and 3 of Wands. These are 3. I mean, I love the 3s, guys. You're being supported, you're being loved, you're being guided. These are the 3 of Coins is not just, it's about group work. This is a time to be social, collaborative, team-like. This is not just in career. You could be doing like 5Ks with friends. You guys could be going out there working on projects, throwing parties, or endeavoring on any kind of long-term goals, but in groups. Maybe you want to start a band. Maybe you want to do something, Libra, but this is a time to be a little bit more social, working well with other people, a little bit more collaborative. Teamwork, being creative as you move forward. Now you have the 3 of Wands. This tells me that healing, that work you've done, it's already manifested. We manifest always. It's not, we're doing it right now, consciously or unconsciously. But that work you did before, standing your ground, knowing what you don't want, knowing what you deserve, all that jazz, it sets something into motion, Libra, and it's coming in. Now I'm going to pull a clarity card for you here. The sun. Guys, I love that Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun. I always think about that. Your blessings, your opportunity. And when I say your opportunities, it's not just, it's love, it's prosperity, it's abundance, it's coming in. Guys, it's now your time. You guys have done a lot of healing, a lot of work. Now it's standing in the light because you believed in there, because you didn't give up, because you kept going. And as a result, it's coming on in, guys. Have confidence. It's almost here. I do feel with this kind of layout, guys, it's going to be opportunities with work, opportunities for, when I say socializing, this could be romantic, but it's also meeting new people, changing up your energy, Libra, trying new things. And in those areas, you're going to start feeling what you deserve. What do I want now? What do I not want? And saying yes. The Sun card is a yes card traditionally. Oh, my goodness. If I have many Libra clients, I'm just so happy to hear this, because now it's your time. Stepping on in, you're going to start noticing this energy. Slowly moving forward, just make space for it, Libra. Make space. A romantic card. If anybody's wondering, I'm using the Romance Angels card by Doreen Virtue. I don't think she sells this anymore, but I love this deck. Let's see. Romantic guidance for the energy of Libra. What did I say? You deserve love, soulmate. I love Artemis. She's my patron goddess. But you deserve love. It was because you didn't settle. You fought for yourself. You knew your worth. You knew what you wanted, what you needed. Someone's words and actions weren't matching. You're like, adios. I'm done. I deserve better. I deserve happy. I deserve to get what I'm giving. Someone has my back, all that jazz. And to know that you're lovable, Libra. Sometimes, it's funny. Robin Williams, I think, says it best, but I'm going to just say it. Sometimes you can be more lonely with somebody than by yourself when you're with the wrong kind of person, and that is a horrible feeling. Has anybody felt that? Because I have, and I thought, damn, I didn't realize this was possible, but it is. And it's the most emptiest feeling. And you said, no, not doing that. I deserve love. And as a result, someone's coming in. Libra, what did I say? What did I say? As a result of knowing what you don't want and don't need, you're getting something that you do want and that you do deserve, and that deserves you. So get it, Libra. Be social, though. Get out. All right, Scorpios. Has anybody ever seen the movie Hook? Where they're like, Rufio. Every time I say Scorpios, I'm like, Scorpio. I'm sorry. It's getting a little late. Ooh, I need to plug in my laptop though, because I don't want this to die. Okay. Let's do this. How you doing, Scorps? Let's see. Okay. Deep breath in, my beautiful Scorpio. Let's see. Guidance for the energy of Scorpios. I feel like a lot of Scorpios are very much in their heads right now. Nope, too much. Guidance for the energy of Scorpios. Whoop. And I was not wrong. One more. Guidance, how would you guys get out of this? Nope. Okay. We have ego, 6 of swords, 8 of swords, the Fool, Page of coins, 9 of swords. Now we're going to start out with the ego card. Scorpio, with these upcoming energies, there's going to be a new path opening up for you, especially not just in regards to money, learning, growth, brushing up on things, but the universe is saying you're focusing a little bit too much on either the material worries, and that's understandable, right? We have bills, we have things that have to get done. That's just life, right? But the more we focus on negativity, on how do I look, what this is, people are, they already have their business and I'm here, or they're already here, and we're comparing, and it's all on the outside. The more we do that, the less successful we're going to be. So they're saying, let's pull back. Let's remember why we're doing this, why we chose it at this time. We are all on different paths. We have all different purposes, service, lessons, all of us, and nothing is comparable. So the universe is like, let's pull back some of those negative-based thinking, especially because it's coming from a place not of your higher self. It's coming from concerns. My friends are married. I'm not married yet, or this is happening, or blessed, all that jazz. And yes, we've all had those thoughts. But they're saying, let's back it up a little bit, because it's creating some self-fulfilling prophecies. It's creating more blocks and bumps, not because those bumps are supposed to be there, but because the universe gives you whatever you focus on. So the longer you focus on it, you create it. You have the 6 of swords. The universe is saying, we love you, Scorpio. You're coming up. When we hustle and we work and we put in the energy and we grow, it's sometimes the lag time for the manifestation. We're kind of like, where is it? I know I'm doing good. I know I'm doing the right thing, but I want to catch a break. The universe, like, it's here. It's coming. You're leaving the storm, Scorpio. You're going to see land. You're going to find the oasis. And movement is here. You have the 8 of swords, but you're in your head. You must get out of your head, because that's the ultimate manifestation. When you have the 8 of swords, you feel trapped. You feel you're afraid to take action. What if I'm stuck? Or what if I get stressed? You're probably just really stressed, So do your best to decompress, recognize, when you first start this, you're going to have to do it about 1,000 times a day. I know I did. One time I tried counting, I lost count. Every time I thought or I compared or what ifs, I said, I stopped. I always say cancel, clear, delete. And I say, Creator, I surrender this up to you. Fill me with peace. 45 seconds later, I had to do it. But I promise you, the more you switch your energy, yes, there's always going to be problems, but don't feed it. Starve it. I'm not saying to ignore problems. I'm just saying don't add to them, So you have the dreamer, this new world, this new path, there's going to be so many unexpected opportunities. When the Fool comes up, guys, something's going to happen. All of a sudden that offer, all of a sudden that soulmate, all of a sudden that engagement, all of it, boom, a new path is opening up. But if you're so stressed and tired, you're not going to see it, and your energy definitely is not going to be in the vibratory resonance for it. So if they're saying anything, decompress, however you want to do that mentally, meditations, sound baths, grounding, working out, journaling, therapy, whatever it is, but get out of your head, Scorp. Page of coins. There's so much ahead, so much opportunity for growth, especially for learning this new path that's opening up. And with anything that's new, it's going to have a learning curve, right? And this is good news, guys, especially in regards to financial matters, school, work. Things are on the up. So it's always like right before, it's always darkest before the dawn, but it's more mental. Now you have the 9 of Swords. Guys, sleepless nights, stress. I think you guys really just need to decompress. Everything's going to be good. You're going to get good news. But we've got to not give in to those material fears. Just try to let that go. I'm going to get one more card here. Let's see. Just for clarity for my beautiful Scorpios. Life experience card. Everything's happening, guys, sometimes when we're put between a rock and a hard place, it forces us to step out of our comfort zone, to try something different, to jump. So understand that things as they are is not to punish, it's to help you grow. Like a diamond, it comes with pressure. And there's going to be powerful revelations that are leading to this incredible change that's coming up. So let's just decompress, Scorpio. You're good. That's my sun. My sun sign. All right. Love card for Scorpio. Let's see. And I just saw 555 on the timer. Change is a comment. I keep seeing that. Let's see. Romantic guidance for the energy of Scorpio. Okay, these are just pop for you guys. Express your love and make the effort. So I can't even preach because this reminds me of me. Guys, sometimes we want to play it cool. Sometimes we're going to ignore. Sometimes we want to just like, if they're not going to do it, then I'm not going to do it. No. Love, true love, it's worth it. So that they're asking you to make that gesture. Be vulnerable. Show that you care. Don't get in your head, Scorpio. Don't assume. Don't make these stories. An example of this can be, they didn't text good morning this morning. They didn't text till 1. So what? Maybe they had to go do something. And so you're like, well, I'm not going to text. Or I'm not going to do this. No. The universe is asking you to step outside your comfort zone, make the grand gesture, be vulnerable, be loving, go out there, communicate. Maybe they don't even know. You ever have it when you're like your whole world falls apart because they didn't text and you have a jacked up morning and all of a sudden they text you and then you're happy? Is that not like a crazy bipolar switch? Your mind, Scorpio, you're too much in your mind. Get off of that. Go work out, pray, go to sleep, but don't feed negative thoughts. Go out there, be loving. You want love? Love. Love your dog, love your family, put energy out there, Scorpio, and it's going to come back to you. The universe is asking you to be more in a vibration of love and to share that love. It can be romantic, it can be platonic. It's telling somebody to look beautiful, telling yourself you look beautiful. Good communication skills. And when something or someone is worth it, you'd want the same for you, you do the same back. I do not say that with ease. All right, Sagittarius. I love my Scorpios. I think sometimes we're a little, I say we because I want to, a little misunderstood. Passionate, intense. I used to get so upset when people would call me intense, but now I'm like, you know what? I am. I'm not a half-asser. I take pride in that word. All right, my beautiful Sagittariuses. Let's do this. See. Having guidance for the energy of Sagittarius. I feel like the Sagittarian energy is there's a lot of you guys have your hands in a lot of cookie jars right now. A lot of things. 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 10 of Coins, and the World. First things first, guys, this is a pretty active week. Now, there's something that's coming up. You have the 3 of Cups, Sagittarius, so there's going to be some good news and announcements. You might find out you're pregnant, engagements, weddings, something to celebrate this week. And when you have the Knight of Wands, it's something you're passionate about, excited. think things through carefully. Don't get a little too carried away. But forward movement for some of these Sagittarius is congratulations to whatever news that is. You have the 10 of Swords on top of it. You guys might have been working really hard to get out of a certain phase, situation, or environment to fix things, heal things, move out for your own betterment. And now you're on the mend, Sagittarius. You're really kind of coming out of that. This week is a passionate, celebratory. It's exciting. I do see some decisions that you're going to have to be making here as you move through. And when you have the 7 of Cups, we could be a little emotional about the decisions. It's not that the decisions are really complicated. Our emotions make them complicated. It's going to be okay. You have the 2 of Wands on top of it. So it might have to do with contracts, agreements, partnerships of some kind. It might be something, should we continue moving forward with this, you know, and kind of moving through. You might be like, well, I love my coworkers, but I'm getting this new job. And do I really want to leave? Whatever it is, something along those lines. There is going to be an opportunity for forward movement and advancement. You might have a little hard time deciding what to do. Really, it's real simple. Just recognize it for what it is. It's a little bit more of an emotional thing. 10 of Coins. Guys, this is a happy home life, financial security. I think some of you guys might be moving into some money or opportunities here, guys, and then laying these foundations. You could even be buying a new home, but finding the magic in life and the opportunity. This is a good week, good energy for you, Sagittarius. It's not going to not come with its emotional confusion when making those decisions. But see the blessings in these things, the opportunities in these things. You have the World's card. You guys have finished, graduated, come full circle, and now you're moving into this new phase. So understand as we move and grow. Yeah, I remember having to go to a new job one time and I was so sad because I love my coworkers like family. I think I stayed literally last year just for them. So understand emotional attachments, but understand the blessings of new opportunities, what it offers you, your family, your financial security, your future, your long-term goals. Something to celebrate with this energy, Sagittarius, and I'm so, so happy for you. Things might move at a pretty good pace. Just make sure you read through everything carefully, cross T's, dot I's, like I always say, and move forward there. Guys, I'm super excited. There's a new path towards enlightenment and joy and abundance, Sagittarius. You've done a good job. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. All right, a romance card. Cards. Let's see. Romantic guidance for energy of Sagittarius. Romantic guidance. Hey, flirt and express your love. Sagittarius' energy is more for fun, excitement, putting yourself out there. For Sagittarius that are single, this is a really good time to mingle. And really, this is what I'm looking for. This, just communicating, getting out there. Now, if you are in a relationship, this is for the grand gestures, keeping things light and fun in the relationship and bringing up that vibrancy, Sagittarius. All in all, energetically, this is about just being lighthearted and fun and just doing things for the sake of love and doing them, no long-term attachments to them. This is a beautiful, light, celebratory energy, Sag. I'm super excited. Yours is a pretty straightforward reading. And it's good. No seriousness. There's been enough seriousness. Just have fun with these upcoming energies. You're moving on up and forward. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Any more? Whew. All right. Ooh, I just looked up the chat, meeting this girl after 1 month in like 5 minutes. Go, Ken. You can do it. Who doesn't love love? Okay. Capricorns, how you doing, Caps? Let's see. Guidance to the energy of Capricorns. It's funny, Capricorns, I feel like a bit of a wall with your energy. Let's see. All right, we have the High Priestess, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the King of Earth, and the Hangman in traditional tarot. Now we start out with the High Priestess. Capricorn, this is all about you going within. There's going to be a lot of processing. You have the Three of Swords on top of it. There might have been some grief, disappointments. I hope everybody's okay. And when it comes to Three of Swords, it tends to be sadness and taking that time to heal. There could be disappointments, work, relationships, family. Understand you have the Ace of Cups on top of this. Whatever it is you're going through, Capricorn, mentally, emotionally, physically, understand that there's a process to all things. When you have the Ace of Cups, it's really so you can have a healthier emotional body, healthier opportunities emotionally. There's growth to this. This is not a time, and I doubt Capricorns are going to have a problem with this. This is not a time to really look outside for advice. This is not a very social, asking 10 million people their opinion. They're saying go within, meditate, sleep, cry, pray, be in nature, heal, listen, align, process, because the universe is trying to give you guidance and clarity. And when we align, we heal naturally, right? And we're all energy and vibration moving at a certain frequency, making us solid. The more we're all, prana is consistently running through us. When we pray, meditate, align, our frequency, the energy, it expands, which accelerates the healing process, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, cleanses and clears us out. I will be having that healing and releasing workshop on the 8th, Capricorn. If you're interested, I'll put the link down later. But there might be a little more introspective time to heal, a little alone time to kind of have understanding for you, Capricorn. You have the Ace of Cups on top of that. New, healthier emotional situations, perhaps even new homes. It tends to be a card of relationships, new love. You guys, sometimes we have to make space. We have to make space for something healthier. The universe abhors a vacuum. When something leaves, something else comes in. Now, I'm not saying that other things are replaceable. Is what I'm saying is sometimes things, as good as they served. And now something beautiful and new is taking place, Capricorn, a new beginning, a new home, a new life. You have the Queen of Swords with the King of Coins, guys. Career, business, money, financial security, home, foundation. You guys, so we like I say, they mirror. Money and emotions, they mirror. So when we are more emotionally grounded, we rise up in our work, in our career, in our purpose, in our development, in our money. So something had to leave so this can come in, Capricorn. So the universe is like, look at, we are taking care of your emotional, take time for that. And now we need you to focus on work. There might be new jobs here, guys. You have the perspective card, the Hangman of traditional tarot. So they're saying, look at, we need to reframe this and we need to cut the fat. What serves me, what doesn't, what's benefiting me, what's not, what's supporting me, what's not, letting it go and investing in your long-term growth, what you deserve, your money, your foundation, what do you want, and taking it kind of seriously, Capricorn. And that you love that already. So it's focus, drive, growth, expansion. And when you have the Hangman, the reason you're having this pause and this healing is because you're going to have a reframe, a mental switch. And this is what's needed for it moving forward. It's going to allow more growth and expansion, and more importantly, to be a little daring. That being said, take some time out, heal that up, Capricorn, and allow for these new beginnings, because you're going to go whole hog. And this really is about, when you have the King of Coins, I mean, this is long-term money. This is like 401k money, and throwing your focus into your development, not taking crap anymore, not playing small, you're going big. So allow for that emotional healing to make space so you can move forward, so you can focus. Now some romantic cards for Capricorn. Let's see. Romantic guidance for the energy of Capricorn. Ooh, those both. Ooh. Okay. 3. Let go of control issues, playfulness, and wedding, Capricorn. The let go of control issues with this reading, I could say there's things that you cannot control. You have to, what's going to leave is going to leave, what's going to stay is going to stay. So allow whatever is moving in and out of your life right now, Capricorn, let it ebb and flow as it will. Holding on is only going to hold you back. So let things go, allow things to open up or unfold naturally. What's going to help you with that? Go have some fun. Go have some fun, go dance, go play, go be silly, play with the kids, run with the dogs. Just enjoy life, Capricorn. Remember why you're here. There's a brighter side to things. Now we do have the wedding card. Some of you guys are going to be moving it up. Now with the wedding, what they're talking about, it's not just about planning that date or getting engaged. It's saying certain romantic situations might be a little more long-term, Capricorn, and really investing in them. And for any single Capricorns out there, this guidance is really to loosen up your energy, to let in that person who's going to be your long-term person. For now, forever, who knows? But aligning. And for those who are in relationships and moving it forward, let's loosen up the energy, because the universe is really asking you to plant these roots and move forward here, guys. Now, of course, I always say when something's toxic or abusive, that's not what I'm talking about. That might be what you need to let go of, lighten up to allow this to come in, guys. But Capricorns, you're moving into a phase of not just financial stability, but emotional stability. So congratulations to those Capricorns who are getting engaged or planning their weddings or moving forward and saying, you know what, yes to these relationships, yes to opening up, yes to this newness. This is what I want. Capricorns, you really, this energy that's coming in is really to solidify roots. So, hey, you guys got the wedding card. I love this deck. I don't ever bring it up for readings. Aquarius. How are you doing, Aquarius? Just had your new moon. Whew. That was a lot of talking. Okay. I'm going to just shuffle these really quick. I just feel like they're just a bit heavy. How are you guys doing? Okay. Aquarians, deep breath in. Let's get started. Having guidance for the energy of Aquarius. Guidance for energy of Aquarius. All right, we have the 10 of Earth, the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, the Page of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the Page of Wands. I think all of the air signs have had that 9 of Wands. I'm seeing a theme. So 10 of Earth. For you, Aquarians, what's most important, what the focus of the guidance is to really create stability in your life, especially in regards to your material world. So financial security, getting that job nailed down, your long-term plans, your goals, and really focusing so you can have harmony in your life. It's not jumping job to job, so you know where you stand, so you can create roots and actually build and to grow with this energy. So, and this is really about also enjoying it, making sure that what you're doing and where you're going, do you still enjoy it? Is it still what you want to do? And really making decisions for the long term. Like I said, 2020 so much is about short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. Now you have the 5 of Coins. Guys, there's something that perhaps emotionally didn't turn out. Maybe you didn't get that job. Maybe something went south. Things changed. It's not a time to cry over it. I understand that sucks and that's disappointing, but it's redirecting you. You have the 9 of Wands, Aquarius. You're not meant to give up. Let go of what's not working, but now keep pushing forward. Keep fighting for what you want. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up. You've come far, right? And yeah, the universe might redirect you a little bit, but have courage and believe in yourself. You're growing, you're learning. If one door closes, knock on the other one, but keep moving. You have the Page of Cups. The universe is or already has brought in people to emotionally support you. Now, it could be romantic, but the Page of Cups is anybody, a soulmate is not just romantic. My sister's my soulmate. They're platonic too, and the universe is providing you the emotional support because you might be a little tired. I'm doing good. Bam, like, oh, crap, I thought that was going to happen. Someone's going to come in. You can do this. Keep on going. You have the 8 of Cups as well. You're looking for deeper meaning, and that's why this 10 of Coins is here. We're not just working. You're not supposed to live to work. You work so that you can live the life that you want. And you have to understand that this hustle, there has to be more to it. There has to be spirit and purpose and drive and feeling. And so understand, if something didn't work out, a door closed, ultimately it was for your own good, because something else is going to be much more fulfilling, because the universe hears and knows where you want to align. And so therefore moves you. You have the Page of Wands. whatever is coming up for you, Aquarius, it's not going to be so humdrum, so rudimentary. You have creativity, vision, thought. I mean, you're an Aquarian, right? So the energies, the opportunity, an opportunity is going to present itself, and it's going to be exciting, and it's probably a little different than what you thought, because it's going to allow you to be more expressive, to have a little bit more creative control. So don't cry over spilt milk too long. Step up, keep moving forward. Your financial growth, prosperity, expansion, home, material world is growing. People are coming in to support you, and something better, an opportunity is going to present itself. So, you know, it always happens when something comes up, you're like, oh, thank God I didn't take that job, or thank God I didn't go there. That moment, it's coming. It's coming, Aquarius. All right. Romantic guidance. Whew. Let's see. Aquarius. Let's see for your love life. Romantic guidance with energy of Aquarius. Okay. Engagement, children. And when you have the 10 of coins, this is also a happy home life, a home, you know, kids, picket fence, dog, house. Guys, and understand engagement is, like I said, it can be an actual engagement. It's actually moving forward. So for some Aquarians, I'm just going to interpret it how I see it immediately. So maybe there is a baby in the mix. Maybe it's a surprise. Maybe you guys now are deciding to move in together, decide to get married, decide we're going to move this relationship forward, or maybe there's even a blended family. There's a venture here, Aquarius. So there's some Aquarians out there that are like, nope. Well, then you know what to do. Be careful. Double careful. But there's a lot of growth that's coming for you guys. And it looks like there might be some families, whether planned or not planned. Okay, guys? And there's going to be moving forward in relationships as a result. Now, understand this is a general reading, so that's not for all of you. And then for any Aquarians that are in relationship, this can be that next step. Remember, that engagement card is moving to a next step. So children might be coming in mix, growing a family. That's why maybe stepping up that job is part of this thing that's coming up for you. Now, of course, check your sun, moon, or ascendant. So congratulations to you, Aquarians. You're deciding to expand, grow, and even happy for those little surprises. Now, Pisces. Thank you, Pisces, for being so patient. Patient Pisces. Okay, let's see. All right, Pisces, deep breath in, guys. Almost there. Looking guidance for the energy of Pisces. These cards are like sliding all over the place for you guys. It's interesting. All right. 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 7 of Wands, 5 of Coins, 7 of Water, 4 of Swords, Pisces. Starting right out the gate, 10 of Water. First of all, you guys are coming into a lot more harmony in your emotional world. Thank goodness, right? So this is all about a lot more contentment, balance emotionally in your families, in your relationships. You're feeling a lot more rewarded. So, and even too, you might be kind of like, oh, whatever happens, I'm just happy right now. That's good. A little bit more balance in that regard. Relationships coming in that are a lot more, that meet your needs, you know, or that are trustworthy. You're going to find that your material and your emotional needs are being met. So in that world, a lot more calm and balance is going to be coming into play, Pisces. So Ace. Now you have the Queen of Swords on top of it. I can see why this is the case. When we are kind of a little bit more emotionally settled, we can focus. The universe is asking you to focus on your career, focus on your dreams, your goals. What is your long-term vision? And the Queen of Swords, as humorous as she is, you know, she's direct. She's like, you know what? I'm going to be objective. I'm going to make decisions. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to clear what doesn't work. She's independent. She's starting to walk, move. She's She walks her talk. Now you have the Seven of Wands here. So this is a defending. So you might notice, Pisces, that at work, you're kind of saying, I deserve that promotion. I deserve that raise. I'm going to report your ass to HR. Or you know what? Screw this. I deserve it. I'm going to go for it. There's going to be a level of I want confidence and a level of worth. And when I say defense, I'm not saying you have to fight, but when I say fight for yourself, defend yourself, that could even be for yourself. Like, I'm going to do this for myself. I deserve it. I'm going to move forward. You have the Five of Coins. There might be a lot of fear regarding your material security. You might not sure if your employment's going to keep going. You know, you're not sure of the long term. And this is why the universe is like, take control. This is what I want. Where am I going? Have that talk. Report that. Defend yourself. You deserve it. If not, make moves, Pisces. Make moves. Now, when you have the Five of Coins, understand you don't have to do this by yourself. Ask your mentors, ask professionals, ask people for their advice, for their help, for their support. You're not alone. Let's move this forward. Let's make decisions. Try not to get into a victim mentality, like I'm all alone. I got to do this by myself. You're not. Yes, you know, you're very loved. You're very supported. People are here to help you, and you're going to move and shake things up. Now you have the Seven of Water. So of course you might feel like, oh, this is more complicated, Angelique. Really there's a lot more into it. No, there isn't. You're just procrastinating, and that's okay. I got water too. I understand. But things are quite clear. This is what you need. This is what you deserve. This isn't offering it to you. Therefore, you do this. A, B, C, D. It's our emotions and our fears that make it a lot more complex. So really, that's where you need that support. Like, you can do this, Pisces. Four of Swords. What you need, if you feel a little overwhelmed, if you feel like, okay, I got to do this, rest. Meditate, have a really good long sleep, take a little mini vacay, drive to the beach, get settled, get that clarity, get that peace, meditate. Meditation is going to be very good for you, Pisces, because it's going to provide you those answers and that clarity. And from that space, something's going to click and you're like, okay, you know what I got to do. Boom. This is blessings. You know, emotional world's lining up, financial world's going to light up. Love cards. All right, guys. Let's see. Romantic guidance for the energy of Pisces. Come on, cards. Let me just shuffle really quick. There we go. Ooh, I'm gonna pull one more. Okay, Pisces. Release your ex. Reconciliation. Clarity card is express your love. That's a little confusing, right? So first things first, there's a need for you to detoxify yourself. When they say release your ex, it could be a person, but it's also all those things that came with it. When we date, guys, we take insecurities, we take abandonment, we take rejection. So when these cards say release your ex, it's all of those energies. It's cleansing, knowing your worth, knowing that what they did or what people did, it's not a reflection of you. So there needs to be a release, a cord cutting, a cleansing, an acknowledgement of any kind of subconscious fears that it's created that might be inhibiting you, that might be, holding you back in some way. EMDR is very good for this. You have the reconciliation card. I tell you guys, if anybody's ever done my 7-day clearing and reclaiming, whenever you cord cut, people feel it. So on some subconscious, unconscious level, they feel it. And that's when they call all of a sudden as you're moving forward. That can be friends too. So understand, again, we have that Mercury retrograde. So there are people that are going to be coming back from the past. Clean them out first, please. Recognize, do that work so we're not repeating any patterns. I'm going to get a clarity card for you because this is a little bit heavy. I'm sorry. The strength card. And as a reader, the strength card for me is breakups. The universe is saying, You are incredible, Pisces. Love yourself. See the worth. See all of those things, because they're trying to bring you someone that deserves you, that sees you, that values you. There's still some healing to be had. There is some healing to be had here, Pisces. Take your time. Work it out. There's a lot of incredible meditations on YouTube that you can fall asleep to. There's a really other good one. This I forget his name. It's really, really good. If anybody wants it, just DM me and I'll send you the link. But this is really about inner strength, releasing any judgments of yourself, healing, loving yourself, standing your ground, very RESPECT energy. Then you have your express your love card. The universe is saying, stop holding yourself back romantically. You go out there, you put yourself out there, you radiate your beautiful, vibrant energy. Say to the universe, I'm ready for my soulmate. Bring it on in. Go out there. How can you have that person come in? If you're always in the house, you have a certain like energy. Cleanse, clear, buy, cut, on to the next. Thank you, next. Very Ariana Grande. May that be your song, Pisces. For those who are in a romantic relationship, there might still need to be some detoxification and clearing, maybe clearing the air, releasing, so that you guys can reconcile and find positive resolution. I hope this serves you guys. I'm so excited. Don't forget, I'm going to be having that healing and release workshop on the 8th. Once the thumbnail and the link is made, I'll add it to this video, but we'll talk about it more later, guys. Have a beautiful full moon. I hope this served you. If you're looking for a healing session, a tarot reading session, my link will be down below. Otherwise, guys, have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.